Welcome back to, or welcome to, the Ultimate Freedom. Today we're going to talk about your gray tank and your black tank. We're going to go over the basics of how to take care of them, how to empty them. Let's get started. I have a type of sewer hose that I absolutely prefer, and once I found it, the others just didn't cut it anymore for me. There'll be a link in the description of this video for you to go and purchase one of these. They're the Rhino hoses. Now this one in the storage compartment of my tiny toy hauler, you can see how compact it is, and it connects to itself. It becomes a sealed unit. There's no smell involved. And I don't store them in the tubes underneath the RV. I store them in a container, and there's no leaking. It's sealed, it's watertight, and these extend and retract to the length that you need. The other hoses just lie on the ground in a crazy snake that S's around. These are more rigid. I like these a lot. They are a consumable. They will break, they will wear out, and I get about 2 years out of this, and then they start getting pinholes, and we have to replace them. So let's go look at how to hook them up. This is my fifth wheel. The sewer hose is connected. The sewer hose is connected right now to my fifth wheel, but the valves, like right there, that's the black tank valve, is shut. Okay, your valves should be shut, not left open. And this is extended, but you can see that section right there is compressed. These Rhino sewer hoses become the length you need them to be. And mine, let's follow it out to where I'm connected to the sewer inlet right there. Now you notice I have a weight on top of this. When you pull on a full tank, it creates pressure. And I have seen where these lift off. And so I put something on there to kind of hold it down. Also, the clear elbow is important. So you can see what's happening. When you pull that lever, you can see when the tank is actually empty, and you can close it. The order of operations for emptying your tanks is always black tank first, with a caveat, okay? A little gray will save the day. There have been times I've hooked up these hoses and not been completely seated and locked in, or on a connection down the line, there are two hoses here, and maybe that one is not completely connected. So what I do is I hook up my sewer hose, put it in the hole, pull the gray, and inspect the hose. If there's a leak, it's going to be gray water and not that black water. So after I've used a little gray to save the day and then close the gray again, because I want the gray to go last to flush out the sewer hose, I'm going to come over to my black tank valve and I'm going to pull it all the way out, and then I'm going to go to that clear elbow and watch until it's completely finished. Then I'm going to come back and close this black tank valve. Then I'm going to go to my gray tank valve and I'm going to pull it. Sometimes I've got two on this rig. I'll pull one at a time because I don't want there to be a backup of flow. I want the flow to be continuous. And believe it or not, there's junk in your gray tank. When you wash dishes, you get bits of food and stuff in there, and that rots in the tank. So I pull one gray tank at a time, let it empty, close it, pull the other gray tank. If you've got two, my travel trailer only has one, this has two. And I want the maximum amount of flow to come out of it. Now, on your black tank, you don't want to empty it until it's at least 75% full. And I do the same thing with my gray tanks as well, because that way you get a flow going and you pull out all those solids. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about treatment. Now, once I've emptied the black tank, and then I've emptied the gray tank, black tank, shut it, gray tank, shut it, and if you have two, the next gray tank, shut it. Then I go inside and I put a full bowl of water into the toilet, and I use these very affordable orange packets. There's a lot of trendy liquids out there that are expensive, and everybody's got to make a living, so I understand products being on the market. These are affordable and they have never failed me. But always treat your black tank. And what the treatment does is it breaks the solids, we know what those are, into liquid. So that when you pull and you're emptying into that sewer, it's a liquid continually. And I've never had a problem with these. And they're the most affordable option. There'll be a link to these in the description below. You can order them, they'll be at your house in a couple days. So let's recap quickly. Hook up your hose. Little gray will save the day, shut it. Go to the black tank, pull it, let it go till it's empty, shut it. Go to the gray, pull it, wash out that hose. Then you can shut it, disconnect your hose, rinse it out, and put everything away. Go inside, a full tank of water into the toilet, a packet of treatment, put it down there, and always do this because you don't want solids hitting the floor of that black tank without some water and treatment in it. And then that's the beginning of how to take care of your gray and black tank. There's a gray and black tank. This is a very quick overview just to get you started and get you moving on your RV. Thanks for looking. Please click like and subscribe and click the notification bell. There'll be more videos coming, including, I'm going to talk about this device right here, and it's a wonderful device. It's called a poop tote. So until next time, if I don't see you on the road, I'll see you in the next review or video. Thanks for watching.